EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Blues of Melbourne taking on the New Orleans Saints. And incomplete to open things up.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing now is Carr. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. He ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Carr, he wants to change up the look here.
93.
Perry on the move to the right. On play action, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. It throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The kick by Lutz is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. In motion left comes Brown. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
63.
Hurts. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now Hurts changing up the play. Here's Swift.
A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they come up now, second and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Smith will come in motion right. Swift again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Blues have taken the lead here this NFC Championship game. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
29.
As Shaheed going to go in motion. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Brown goes in motion left. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 50 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Now they send a man in motion right. Swift. Touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Quick throw to Olave. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And he is going to have a Saints first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Again, they'll throw with Carr. This one taken in by Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Here's Carr. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He completes it to Olave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Carr again. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Carr now to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
29.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Carr to throw again. Little short pass here to Hill. Still fighting for more. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run off tackle right with Kamara. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. From the gun, it's Carr. And he'll taken into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Derek Carr, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. What's good on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now he's loose again. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And they'll send the slot in motion left. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a 3rd down gain of 10 to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st down, Hurts. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Blues will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards is the pickup, 1st down New Orleans.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And Smith in motion right. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And running with power here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 110 yards rushing for him now on the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion left comes Brown. Swift going to try up the middle. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Brown goes in motion left. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. In motion right is Smith. They'll run right here with Swift. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Hey, 73, 73.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Go Silver, ready? Now let's get it.
They'll look to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Blues continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing on first down is Carr. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit.
93.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Penny, a first down carry, down to about the 45. Demario Davis there on the stop.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 156 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. In motion left comes Brown. The handoff, running left is Penny. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they can't bring him down. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's good for a Saints. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Carr now on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
The score, Blues 35, Saints 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On play action. Now Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
29.
They'll drop to throw. And this one's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.